Hey there, YouTubers, unboxing video. So this is something from Newegg. Amazingly, they deliver to Africa. When I first got here, they would not. They charged me, I think, like 12 bucks to deliver this motherboard here. So let's go ahead and get it open, okay? And voila. So this is going to be my first 11th gen motherboard, or 500 series motherboard. It also supports 10th gen. So there was a little damage to the outside box. The inside box is a little damaged there. It's the Asrock Phantom Gaming 4 Z590m. If you've been with the channel all, you know I at least got 3 of the 400 series Phantom Gaming motherboards. This is a micro ATX. There you see the little 11th gen logo. And this has polychrome sync, so it'll do ARGB. There's that in case you care. Let's flip it over. So here's some of the info. Supports 10th and 11th, LGA 1200, Z590, 4 DIMMs, PCIe 4.0 by 16, and then the other slots are 3.0. You'll have one M.2 that's PCIe 4.0. That is a hyper one, so you'll see that right there. And then I believe it has, okay, it only has one other M.2. So some of these, of course, if this was ATX, it might have 3, which is nice. This was the cheapest motherboard I could find that was $590. All right. So there's a little bit about that. Now we're going to have some follow-on videos. This is a overview as well as an unboxing, and we'll talk about the features that I see. We are going to get into that in a moment, but I will tell you a little plug for the other videos. I'll do a BIOS update. We've had some questions from viewers. Mainly a lot of them want to know, hey, if I put 10th gen in this, am I going to get my RAM, you know, to be higher speed? Well, not a problem. I can answer that definitely right here. Z590, not going to be a problem. The B560 as well, the RAM, even for the 10th gen, is supposed to work. So, but the real questions that I saw, if I have a PCIe 4.0 graphics card in here and a 10th gen chip, is that going to be 4.0 or 3.0? So we'll answer that. And then the M.2, same question. Is it going to be hyper or will it be ultra? So let's go ahead and get this open. Now I've got quite a few motherboards coming, so if you haven't subscribed, make sure you do. Alright, so not a big fan of these. Here's your I/O shield. I definitely like the ones built in. There should be a little M.2 screw in here. Yeah, surprisingly they only give you one. Hopefully it's on. Oh, there's another one. 2 SATA cables. Okay, here's a second one. Some of the manufacturers will give you 3, which is really nice. Here's your installation disc with all your drivers. We'll definitely take advantage of that. Quick installation guide. Asrock outdid themselves with this book. This is a nice looking book. Alright, now let's get your motherboard. Like I said, this is micro ATX. In addition to the other videos I talked about, we'll do a BIOS walkthrough, okay? So I'll let you guys see that. And of course, if you're in one of those states where it's nice and cold, you might want to not, you know, touch this with your bare fingers, right? You might want to have some electrostatic gear. I'm in Africa. There's not a hint of static electricity here. I'll do a quick flyover before we start talking about it. So I will tell you, I will be trying out a Samsung EVO 980 Pro, probably the 250 and the 1 terabyte, and we'll put that in here so you all can see it. All right, so let's get into this. What do I see first? Well, let's rotate this around. Now this is your LGA 1200 socket. Of course, 10th and 11th gen CPUs. Right now, 10th gen is only Celeron, Pentium, and the core processor. 11th gen is currently i5 10400 all the way up to the i9 11900K. All right, so I may have said that wrong. 11th gen i5 11400. That's the slowest CPU they have so far, all the way up to the i9. All right, over here, 4 RAM slots, and just so if you care, that is the only side that is going to detach. Now, let's start over here in the bottom left. We can't see HD audio. Okay, this is going to come from your case. You have different size PCIe slots here. Here's your CMOS battery. Here is a M.2 for Wi-Fi. All right. Now notice over here you don't see the post that has the holes in it to allow for antennas to screw in. So you know, that's a little different setup there. Hyper M.2 here. Okay, so only one size, folks. So that looks to be 2280. So if you had a different size, you know, not going to work out for you. Same over here with the Ultra, only one size. Okay, now Asrock, you know, not the best quality in the world, as we have seen on the channel. We've had some disappointments with them. All right, so let's talk about some of the stuff you guys will care about. All right, so you see our RGB headers here. We have USB 2.0, two sets of those. Okay, USB 3.0, there's one here, okay, and a second one here. So depending on how awesome your case is, you might have a need for two of those. You have a fan header here. It says fan 3, I believe. And there are your front panel connectors, folks, right there. And this is going to be where you'll have your HDD LED, power LED, your power switch, and your reset switch right in there. Some of the stuff I never use, and most of you won't care about, so we're not even going to talk about it. Okay, only 4 SATA headers on this. Alright, so what does that mean for hard drives at most? There is another fan header. Okay, here's your 24-pin ATX power supply. Another fan header there. So that's at least 3 fan headers. Now, it's exciting stuff. You will find some of the really expensive Z590s will have 2 sets of 1x8. This has a 1x8 and 1x4, so you'll still be able to do some extreme overclocking there. Another fan header right here, folks. And I don't know if I caught this one. So there's at least 4 fan headers. Alright. Over here, HDMI, 6 USB 3.0s. And then this guy here, let's find out if that is 1 terabyte or 1 gigabyte or 2.5. Instruction manual for this page, RJ45 port, and you know, USB 3.2, Gen 2s, Gen 1s. I always say 3.0, but obviously they are different, right? So you also see over here you've got headphone mic and a line jack. Okay, so folks, that's going to do it for this video. Like I said, there will be an overview of the BIOS. We'll probably do a couple, we might do 2 BIOS versions. One, first, for me to get this up and going, I'm going to probably put a 10th gen CPU in it. I will eventually have an i5 11600K in here, and at least for now, that's the plan for this. But most likely the BIOS will be different, right? Because you're taking a locked chip and then going to an unlocked chip, and you'll see differences. Other than that, we'll do a BIOS update at some point, so you guys can see that. And then what else are we going to do for you, folks? We'll answer that question, okay? The sooner the better. And hey, thanks for checking out the video. Please like, please subscribe. Thank you.